got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. Let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. Stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Yeah!
Welcome. Oh, how do you know what I didn't do?
What didn't you do?
I'm going to just do a little turn on actually some of the lights that, you know, we have usually on the show. Oh. Just doing everything else so well. I forgot to illuminate us.
Now we're illuminated. Hello.
Welcome to the Stir Crazy Sankaset. I'm the Divine Danny D.
I am Elle Diabloe.
And this is The Office, our celebration of The Office.
We do love The Office.
We do love The Office a lot. We watched it very, very many times during the panini, as you call it.
During the Grand Panini?
Grand Panini.
The Grand Panini.
And today is all about all things Office related. Related.
And we only just started drinking.
It's also, it's very good. As you can see, we have our manager mugs.
Yes, this is my manager mug.
Michael's was full of gin. What is in your mug tonight?
I've got some rosé.
Some rosé.
Rosé in my mug.
That actually seems like a Michael thing to drink as well.
Probably yes.
I've got tequila. Less Michael-y.
Ooh.
Unless it was tequila and Splenda.
Oh, you had tequila and Splenda?
No, I did not have. I would not have tequila and Splenda.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna,
I hold it here, then you can't tell what I'm actually saying.
I always like to start the show with a hairdo or a bit of one, and then I just realized that my large is it's large and in charge tonight.
Large in charge.
Yeah.
It's already been mentioned, but let me just for those who don't know what we are, who we are, why are we doing this? We are based in the beautiful La Belle, Quebec, Canada.
It says it right there in the name.
It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's just, you can see it right out there, how beautiful it is.
C'est vraiment belle.
Very, very. And previous episodes.
Yes.
Previously on Stir Crazy
Sankaset,
we were live performers, performing live in front of live people at live places.
In Montreal.
And
beyond.
And primarily in the world of burlesque.
Yes.
I was a host, a comedian, a producer, a writer.
I was it's like so long ago. Well, because it just feels like, I'm like, did that really happen?
Yeah.
It seems like it never happened. But yes, I was a burlesque dancer and choreographer and teacher and producer and host. And now we host just differently.
Just differently. We're
from
just
our kitchen.
Here in the kitchen And
hosting you in your kitchen, maybe.
Normally, we were bringing you the most beautiful, sexy women. We still do that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes. But they were taking a lot more clothes off than you have often done in the show.
I do not take my clothes off on the show. If that's why you tuned in, too bad, so sad.
I may, so if that's why you've tuned in,
although, you know what, we
tuned.
are taking parts of our clothing off tonight.
We are taking parts of our clothing off.
Should we do that?
Let's get to that in a second. I'm setting it up somewhere.
All right, set it up.
So every week, in a world where it was all about music and sexy girls taking their clothes off, and we couldn't do that anymore, so we went to the other things that we love, which is food and drinking ourselves into oblivion.
Hear, hear.
And so we started this show to make everybody love food, love drink, and a few other weird things that we like to do.
And, you know, to amuse and entertain.
To amuse their bouches.
And your brains.
And your brain's bouches.
And the brain, yeah, your brain bouche.
Your brain bouche, right? The brain bouche.
Right in the brain bouche.
But every week we want to have a different theme, and this week is a very special one because it is all about the U.S. version, at least, of The Office.
In all fairness, I prefer the U.S. version of The Office.
You have not watched the whole British version, though.
Because it annoyed me too much.
But see, that's the beauty of it.
I know.
It's so caustic, and it's so...
But there's only so much cringe I like from my television.
Well, I think the biggest difference is at the core, even though Michael is a fool, you are rooting for Michael the whole way. You truly want David Brent to fail. Not to die, to fail. Because he is so much more amused, humiliated.
Fair.
And that's what makes, I think it's what makes Ricky Gervais so good. You might say to yourself, we are not really office attired. None of us have a mustard shirt on.
Oh, I don't wear my mustard. I was going to wear my casual Friday outfit.
Or a green. Someone thinking green.
I was going to wear casual Friday. No, it's gray, my love. But no, I was going to do casual Friday, but I'm afraid that the censors over at YouTube wouldn't like that.
No. So instead, we decided to wear our favorite office shirt. So if you, I give you the floor.
Oh, Audrey's waiting.
She is waiting.
Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, it's been so long. I haven't undone a zipper in front of anybody but my husband in so long.
And I'm not very entertaining.
Oh, you are very entertaining.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, wait, sweatshirt pop.
Sweatshirt pop. Oh, ooh, look at this. 1, 2, 3.
What do you mean, 1, 2, 3?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
Wait for it.
There you go. There it is.
Daniel, for the people. Oh, and I'm going to toss this to my stage kitten. Oh, that's me after the show. For the people who cannot read my shirt.
Since, of course, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
A little stitious.
I'm a little stitious.
I'm very stitious.
I have an office shirt as well.
Do you?
I do. This is something that and again, I'm not the kind of person to really go out and get a bunch of shirts for TV shows. Just at least I was, not very much anymore. But this, and again, if you know where this is from and what episode, even tell me what episode this is from, I'll give you a prize. I don't know what it is yet. So, 4 is...
Banana.
Boom.
Woo.
This is what I consider the greatest office t-shirt I have ever found. It is spectacular.
Yes, Audrey. My t-shirt is courtesy of the incredible Audrey Ivory.
Audrey Ivory.
Thank you for my cadeau.
Yes, it was lovely. This is one of those things. I saw this on one of the episodes, and I went, "Tell me there's a t-shirt of that." Because it is spectacular.
And you know what the internet is good for? Shit like
random weird stuff. This is of a painting that is done, a family portrait of Dwight K. Schrute and Mose Schrute. I just thought this was and what is great is it just seems to follow you wherever you go.
It's like a Scooby-Doo painting of Dwight and Mose on a t-shirt. It really is all the best.
It is fantastic. It is, and if you know what episode it's from, put it in the comments. And if you can tell me where specifically in the office, in the physical office itself, you would find this. Because it's only in one place.
And we can link to it on our Facebook page after the episode.
Ah, the daycare center in the episode. No.
Nope.
No. Nope, Audrey,
Suivant next.
You've done wrong.
Essayez encore une fois.
But I'll still give you a present. This is going to be a fun episode.
G.I. Joker's here.
G.I. Joker. Hey, G.I. Joker is here. Hello. You want this shirt? Oh, I love this shirt.
You gotta fight us for it. No.
It's not from the counseling. It's not from painting the walls in the dark. It's in a different place. Entirely different episode.
But we want you to pay attention to us. You're coming here this weekend. You'll still get a prize.
But this episode, we've got so many things going on that are office related.
Hang
on a second.
What? Where are you? Should I just to the fly?
Yeah. I don't know why I set it up so heavily. It seemed like a good idea to do at the time, but I don't know. Not really that much going on.
So yeah, that's going to happen periodically throughout the evening tonight because everybody needs a talking head cam. And now we have one of those.
We have one. I'm almost tempted to keep it permanently throughout the show.
Just the new addition to the show.
The new addition. I think there's something about the talking head cam that's really kind of funny. No, but we have some amazing stuff. We have a whole new sexy woman who's never been on the show before.
Oh, we do.
Brand new sexy woman.
Hold on, my mug of wine is empty.
Mug of wine is empty. Well, I'm going to make a cocktail in literally a few minutes, so you're fine.
I forgot which show I was on.
Just wait. I know. It's the only one you do too, which is weird.
Anymore. Rub it in, why don't you?
Beyond that, we also have the incredible Chef Duy-An.
Oh, we do have Chef Duy-An back from vacation.
Back from Jello
land.
Jello U, or as they call it, Jello.
Or you Jello.
No, that would be silly.
No,
no, you're very good. You're very.
Oh,
you're welcome. You're good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, since this is an office episode, there are so many different references to food and to cocktails throughout the office. What are you making for us tonight, and why are you making it? I think it's more important.
Tonight we will be making a very delicious and very simple fettuccine Alfredo. Why am I making this? Because everyone should carbo load before they go on a fun run. And also because I really wanted to make chili, but given that we have a 2-hour show and chili done properly is like a slow cooker process, I did not do chili. So we're having
And I think in all fairness, if you did chili, we'd have to spill it on the floor.
We'd have to and then it would be a waste.
It's a waste of chili.
Or I would have to clean my floor.
That's true.
Either way.
Don't want that.
No. So we're going to carbo load some fettuccine Alfredo this evening.
Excellent.
And what are you making? Because there are many drinks and drunken moments.
There are a lot of drinks. And so what I'm doing is a drink that is probably one of the most renowned. And this is a little bit different. Throughout the history of Saint Cassette, I've tried to make delicious cocktails for us.
Yes.
Today, I'm not doing that. I am purposely wanting to make a drink that shows up in the office that, in all fairness, sounds terrible. But it is probably the most iconic office drink, and we're making Michael Scott's One of Everything. As you can see over here, we already have it. 6 different kinds of alcohol.
I reserve the right at some stage during this episode to excuse myself.
Vomit your guts out?
Vomit. Yep, I do.
But
I promise, though, to remember to turn off my microphone if that happens.
Oh, if not, then leave it on, and I'll do a talking head about it. But the other thing that we're doing is I decided, since this is a very boozy drink.
Yes.
And I thought there's not a very good boozy drink. So I thought I'd make a good boozy drink. Something that I think personally, if anything, is the cocktail of choice of Michael Scarn. It is the other drink that I'll be making tonight. So I'm making something, I wanted something boozy that I think is going to taste very good. And I think somehow does relate right to the office. Michael Scarn, of course, is the secret agent James Bondian spy, since James Bond's classic drink is the Vesper Martini. We're doing the low rent version of that, which is called the Dirty Moontini. Instead of making it with gin, we're making it with moonshine.
So if you're looking for me after the show, I will have my head in the toilet or I'll be asleep. But giddy up, let's do it!
Moonshine martinis!
And one of everything.
Exactly. Shall we talk to the people?
Talk to the people.
Hey, people. Hi.
Hi,
we're here. Let's see. Audrey said, no, this is the episode where Dwight becomes the manager for like a day. No, you were right. The episode back. It is from the very last episode when Dwight gets married. Now, the question is, where in the office can you find it?
You know Audrey's at home speed watching episodes.
There is nobody who loves this show better than Miss Audrey Ivory.
Adrian Roy Taylor.
Adrian Roy Taylor, Crystal Harrison. But I think of the people that we know are watching the show right now.
Yeah, Audrey.
And again, it's a show we love as well. So I think we're going to talk a little. We have a fun game we're going to play later.
We are going to play you.
We're going to fun game on the wall of his office. Which wall? Oh. How about that? There's a good one.
Stop it.
No, because I think
she won twice already.
But I think it's really why I think I'm asking that is because it's a really weird place to put a painting.
Well, now she's going to go to the episode and figure it out. She already won 2 times. You win 2 times.
Yeah.
Ben là, exact.
Come on.
Je suis d'accord à 100%.
Okay, he puts it literally on the wall right behind the door. So when you open it, you kind of always have to hit it. I think that's kind of a funny place to put a family portrait that's physically a painting. Oh, I think it's great.
Sure, who's we got? We got, hi, Maureen.
Maureen, my mom is here. Hello.
How goes?
We had some...
I can't believe there's not a
G.I. Joker.
Hey, G.I. Joker, what's going on?
I think Audrey's going to be very, very chatty with this whole episode.
I love it. I
can't wait to get I think when we get to the game, she's going to go crazy.
Sylvie Couture messaged me to say that she won't be here. Oh. Why? Because it's her birthday.
Oh.
But she's looking forward to tuning in after the fact. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sylvie. We miss you and hope you're having a wonderful birthday.
Some cheeseburgers now.
Happy birthday to you.
There we are. I'm winning. Getting up all right. It's gonna be excellent. Shall we?
Let's make a cocktail because
break our brains with a heavy cocktail.
Pardon me. I want to get this over with.
Let's go. All right.
All right. I'll move my mug.
We are going to make now in this is a drink that Michael makes for Meredith on a Christmas
during the Moroccan Christmas.
During Moroccan Christmas. It's called the One of Everything. Now, he describes it and I had to make a couple of substitutions here. One of the things I don't have is Splenda. I use Sweet and Low, and I have loose Sugar Twin. So I don't know how much is in a package, so I don't want to trust the Sugar Twin. So we're going to use Sweet and Low, but what surprises me is that it is 2 packages. Now, if you are a person who uses sweetener versus sugar, you know how incredibly sweet this stuff is. So this is going to be... Now, I think this is best of a drink we make in the glass. So
literally, I want to run away from you right now.
I'm also going to grab this. Just 1 second. I'm just going to grab.
You grab that. I'm just. Hey, friends. I excuse myself.
Don't do that. We have a talking head place.
Oh, sorry.
God, you can't do it there. That doesn't make any sense. We'll confuse the audience. How do I deal with this kind of stuff?
I'm kind of not looking forward to this. I think I'm going to vomit. It really doesn't look very good. It's a lot of fake sugar and a lot of alcohol that shouldn't be in the same glass. And if I get really drunk, I'm really sorry.
That's the kind of confidence. I don't think we're going to get really drunk. I think we're going to get drunk enough. Now, in order to make this drink the way I think it needs to be made, we need a couple of things. First of all, I want a big ice cube. So we got some big ice for this. The other thing that we're going to need for garnish, boom, is we're going to need a lemon. Now this drink, if you bring up the recipe for me, please.
I most certainly can.
It's very simple because of all of the things we have, it just takes 3/4 of an ounce of all of them. So we're doing essentially a 3-ounce cocktail, which is very heavy.
Oh my God.
Now the drink, the boozes we're going to make, according to Michael, is Scotch.
Oh, I'm going to vomit.
It is, what do we got? Scotch, absinthe, So absinthe in there. We have white rum. We have orange liqueur, or he said, I'm using dry curacao. He said
triple sec.
Triple sec. I don't have triple sec. He said triple sec.
Okay.
Or no, there's another one. I don't know, whatever. Gin.
I'm hiding again.
Sweet vermouth.
Oh my God, this is
and
so
2 packets of Splenda. We're using, as I said before, some sweet and low. So I think that this really is a drink that needs to be made right in the glass.
Oh my God.
So we are going to do that. You can puke right wherever you want. I don't know if this is a drink we want. If you don't want to finish this drink, I will not feel bad.
What I want to know is, like, is this pre or post Michael living with Jan? Because I sort of wonder if this is like something Michael would have come up with when he was forced to sleep on a bench to put himself out for the night.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
And like this was just a one of everything.
I think my guess, and just based on watching Michael throughout all of this, I think that was what was behind the bar when he made it. He's literally calling it one of everything, but these are clearly only 6 different types of alcohol.
And honestly, what kind of bar has a mix of absinthe and I don't know, this is going to be terrible. All
right, 3/4 of an ounce of absinthe. This is probably my bet on this is it's primarily going to just taste of absinthe. Absinthe really dominates a drink.
I also remember when
I also put in a very smoky, this is for Scotch, this is a blend, this is Diabloe. It's a very smoky Scotch, so it really gives you that very good Scotch experience. We're doing our white rum now.
Suffering for my art used to mean something completely different back in the day.
Well, don't worry, you'll suffer tomorrow.
No, that's what I mean.
I know. All right, like, so we have done the Scotch. We have done that. We're doing now the...
You did the curacao.
The blue... Did I do blue curacao?
You did the curacao. You didn't do the martini.
Oh, I didn't do the... There we are. So I did the curacao?
Yeah, you did the curacao.
All right, I did the curacao. So we're now going...
Cointreau, remember?
No, I hadn't done it yet. I was just talking about it. I had moved it.
Yeah, but you had picked it up, and I'm assuming that you threw it.
No, I don't think I've done that.
Can we...
No, we can't rewind it. How are we going to rewind? So we're going to put in... I'm pretty sure I didn't put any curacao in. That's why I went to grab it. But a little bit of gin. If anybody saw me put in the dry curacao, let me know.
If the curacao went in already, please let me know.
I don't think I did. I really don't think I did. So I'm going to put a little in.
Oh, you picked it up.
I know. I picked it up to show everybody.
Oh.
I'm going to put it in there.
Oh,
boom.
Audrey, it's going to be so awful.
Boom.
Wish me luck.
All right. And then finally, a little sweet vermouth. Well, not finally. Second to finally. Now, remember, this is something that Meredith loves. She thinks it's the greatest thing. Now, I'm going out on a limb to think that this might be something that all redheads like.
I don't know. Meredith also lit her hair on fire.
This is true.
After drinking this.
You need to set your hair on fire.
No, I'm not doing that.
All right. So 2 packets. Now, again, as I said, I don't have Splenda. We have sweet and low. We're going sweet and low in there.
Oh, now I really wish I had found my bald cap.
And there we go. Another sweet and low in there.
Pardon me.
And just to make sure that it is all dissolved, we're going to give that a little bit of a stir.
So much sweetener in so much alcohol shouldn't go together.
Should not be in any realm of being in together. It's going to be terrible. I'm very confident, but like I say, I think I'm very confident this is just going to taste like absinthe. Because absinthe is really one of those things that, for the most part, you notice in all the cocktails we've really made with absinthe, the most common way of using it is as a wash. To give the aroma, the taste of absinthe without being too dominant. Anytime we've used absinthe, it's been to be an absinthe-forward cocktail. All right, so we're just going to... This is big. I'm going to get... Can you grab me the black one?
Surely.
Oh, actually, no, I could do this. I could do this one. Well, I could do this. It's the first time I've used this one, so it's what. Oh,
is that the new one from Alambico?
That's a nice one. Came out very well.
Oh no,
it's too big. Now we need bigger glasses.
We need monster glasses.
We need bigger glasses. So that's a too big one. Good to know.
I can help. Here. Look, I don't make.
Can you make sure that didn't close on me?
All right.
I'm going to grab this one. So we're going to take this. There we go. That's better.
I have faith in my ability to make ice.
No, I have total faith in your ability to do ice.
I'm good at cooking. Because my husband.
This is my segment.
Because my husband doesn't trust me to make ice.
No, this is my segment.
Oh, crap.
All right. And finally, we're just going to add a little bit. One thing Michael never did for his, but I can't put a cocktail out without a little bit of garnish. Oh, that's not a good lemon. I think that's a bad lemon. Here, grab another lemon for me.
I can try.
That's a bad lemon.
A better lemon?
I actually never said that. Here, give me that lemon that's right there in front of you. We just need slices. Nice. I've never called a lemon, actually, a bad lemon. And it's very appropriate.
Well, I think just saying the word lemon implies bad, right? Or if you're looking at it from like a...
Yeah, but there's an expression. That's a bad lemon.
Is that an expression?
Is that an expression? It is now, if it isn't. There we have one. And we're going to grab another. There we go. Oh. Boom. And we're just going to go with that. A little bit there. We're going to add a little wheel on there.
I'll just cross myself like a good Jew.
That's really... And then we're going to go with another wheel on there. And there we have Michael Scott's One of Everything. It is, first of all, let's look at that color. It is rich brown. It is, if I was given this as a drink at appearance sake, it looks right. It looks like something.
I think it might be a Scotch and water or
a big old fashioned, you know. All right, shall we? Over the lips. Wow. Yep. It tastes like absinthe and sugar.
Yeah.
It's absinthe and sugar.
Well, which is absinthe, right? Because people pour the so really, this is super dangerous.
So you could just have absinthe. Okay,
but this is super dangerous not because it tastes disgusting.
It's actually better than I expected.
It genuinely tastes just fine. And it is so full of booze.
It is a lot of booze in this. There's a lot of alcohol.
It actually, Audrey, all it smells like is absinthe. But it's like syrup. It's like alcohol, sugar, absinthe.
It's a lot of. And again, what I can see what the idea they're trying to do in here is that in the end run, Michael would very much like an old fashioned. He wants a scotchy drink that's a little sweet.
You think so? Because I think you hit the nail on the head last time when you were like, he just probably used one of everything that they had at the bar.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that if Michael, assuming that this is something that Michael liked, this is what I think he really wants is the flavor of an old fashioned.
Oh, and I think Michael drinks more like Sex on the Beach and Cosmopolitan.
Oh, I think he does, but I think he wants to drink something like this because I think it looks a lot cooler than it actually is.
This is just my face for the rest of the show now.
That is, you don't have to drink it. By no means is this a required drink.
I kind of think I have, as the resident Meredith, I kind of think I have to.
All right. But you know what happened.
I should have made an awesome blossom tonight, but that's really just an onion with batter and deep frying.
And that's less The Office and more chilies.
And that's, what was it? The Outback used to have the bloomin'
Outback.
Bloomin' onion.
The bloomin' onion.
The bloomin' onion.
The awesome blossom was the chilies version. You know what? I feel God in this chilies tonight.
Pardon?
I feel God in this chilies tonight.
Do you feel God in this chilies tonight?
This is good. Shall we go to question number 1 tonight?
We should, I think. Right on time, even.
I know. We're very responsible with our times. You've got the bigger lemon. What?
Oh, you've got the bigger lemon. You've got the bigger lemon. Hit the button. Hit the...
What do you want me to hit?
The button.
Oh, you've got the bigger lemon.
You've got the bigger lemon.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right. For the rest of the night, we do have a...
That's what she said.
Button.
So hit us with all your "that's what she said" jokes, and we will "that's what she said" all night long.
We have that. We're gonna do it. We can't hear it, by the way, because I just realized it's playing. I'm just gonna play it on our speaker, so I don't want to do it that way. Okay, but I always want to make sure that it's done easy and right.
That's my favorite button that you've ever made. I kind of want it to be permanent for the show now.
We'll see what we can do.
This is my favorite thing too. I think we need a That's What She Said button all the time. Do we have enough room on the deck?
We have. I don't know if we have room for a permanent button. We'll see what happens. If I can, I will try and get you a permanent That's What She Said button. Question number 1 tonight.
Yes.
Very difficult. There's a very difficult question.
Okay.
Because I thought it was so simple to go, hey, what's the best episode of The Office? But I thought that wasn't hard enough.
Okay.
So, question number 1 for tonight is, what is the greatest moment from the U.S. version of The Office? Just a moment. It could be something wonderful. There are so many beautiful, great moments.
Oh my God.
What's the moment from The Office that probably sticks with you the most?
Oh my God. There's like, I have like almost one per category. You know how I am. Like the most cringeworthy moment is for sure Scott's Tots, when he has to tell them that there's no money for that.
That is a horrific moment to have to watch. And it's one of those things I find, and I know I'm not alone, but there's a lot of people who, when they rewatch, will skip Scott's Tots because it's so hard.
It makes you want to pull your skin off.
It's so hard.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
But when you watch it again, you realize the absolute genius of it.
Oh, Steve Carell is like, that whole cast is genius. But I really do like the moment in Dinner Party. Yeah. Where he talks about having the vasectomy and having the vasectomy reversed. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap is one of my favorite moments on The Office, like, of ever. It is so good.
That is...
So, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. I'm going to go with that.
I think and again, there are, like you are.
There's too many.
You think about it, I think about it per character. Each character has so many great... But I think the one I love the most, because it has everybody involved and everybody has these insanely weird things that go on, is when Dwight starts the fire. And the moments in it, first of all, Dwight, the line of today smoking's going to save lives to that. And that's where it starts, where Andy shoots, the fire is shooting at us. It's such a great line. Angela throwing the cat. Save Bandit!
Bandit.
Michael tossing that overhead projector out the window. And the best part is, all the doors are burned. It's every man for himself. It's just like the levels of insanity, and it ends with Stanley having a heart attack.
Well, no, it doesn't even end that segment of the episode.
But it even in the heart attack, it still has the line, "No, Stanley, Obama is president." And I just, the levels has to go into that.
Isn't there also... did I stutter in that episode? I think...
No, Did I Stutter is in its own episode.
I know. I think there's one, because it was on today.
And they talk about it. There's a flashback of all the things that Stanley's done.
No. I think coming into the office, when he has to be quiet, somebody says something and he goes,
and I'm going to tell you, no, you're wrong. I know, so did I. And I watched it while you were not watching it. And the whole thing was, it's a flashback of all the times. Stanley's talking about how he needs to calm. He's not always been calm. And then it flashes back to all the times Stanley's got upset. And that includes the Did I Stutter moment.
Parkour, also a favorite moment.
Parkour, a great moment.
Parkour! Love.
I will always say, I think... The moment that Jim comes in and asks Pam to go on a date after the interview is still, it always makes me well up. It's one of the
there's some great Jim and Pam moments. So like even when things aren't going well,
that's a terrible drink. I don't know why I'm drinking.
That are so human and beautiful, like the proposal, like when things aren't going well, when they're having the day where they're just not connecting.
That's a phenomenal moment. I think it's also even the moment when he, the casino night, when he puts it out there and then she says no twice to him. And it's what breaks it. And I think it's phenomenal. There's so many great little moments. What do these people see? Let's see what everybody else has to say.
Hey, people.
What do you have to say?
What are your moments?
What are your favorite moments from The Office? Let me go back here.
Your mom said
Michael, we need Michael that says, no, God, no, no, no. I almost tried to have a button that just had Michael's explanation of how he motivates people when he was talking to David Wallace.
Oh my God, Maureen, yes. Kevin wearing the shoebox.
Kevin wearing the shoebox.
I've done that in a club, not with shoeboxes, but with paper towels, where I've said, bring me a stack of paper towels so I can just not have to wear my high heels.
Yeah, that's always good. There's so many good moments.
It's such a great... Like, I didn't, in all fairness, until you and I got together, I had tried to watch The Office. Like, I tried a few times, and I couldn't get into it. Like, it didn't speak to me. I was never, like, back in the day, I've changed my tune big time, but I was, like, never a big Steve Carell fan.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of dumb and whatever, and I've heard since I've gotten on board that, like, as long as you can get through the first season, you're addicted and you're going to watch to the end.
Yeah.
Like, I love it so much.
I think there's two, it's funny because every version of The Office and all, international versions of The Office all have the same first episode. It's the same first episode that the British season has, right? So for some reason, they always start in that one place. And I don't know if that's something that Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant have said that has to happen when something gets created. But they've all done it, and then they've all went their own ways. Do
you know how many permutations of The Office
there are? There's like 30 or 40.
Different countries that have their own version of The Office. Oh my God, I want to watch them all.
Why don't I read your favorite moment? What is your favorite moment, Audrey?
How dare you? Oh, Audrey's other favorite moment is that moment. Well, that... doesn't really help us.
I'm going back. Let me go back. Maybe she put something up earlier.
I don't think she did. I think she's just talking to us as though she was in the room.
Audrey, you have not put up your favorite moment.
Why don't you read my favorite moment? How dare you? Oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God, oh my God. Now we read it.
Under the Michael, no.
No.
Under Michael,
no. Hold on, we'll go back.
Go back to Michael, no. It says
Audrey, not underneath.
Audrey.
Oh my God.
But it's happening.
It's happening. Oh my God. What moment? What is that from?
Oh my God, it's happening. That's Michael says that when they start to sing from Rent to him. Oh my God, something's happening. Is that right, Audrey? Am I right? Oh my God, something's happening?
If not, let us know, because clearly we know the things we know.
I think that's what it is.
We don't know the things you know.
I just thought this would be a hard one. There's so many different things. Shall we?
We shall.
All right.
But what I was saying before is
yes.
like when we got together, I had never actually
watched.
I had watched like a quarter of an episode here, a quarter of an episode there, because falsely and stupidly, and no offense to Will Ferrell, because I do recognize his comic genius, but like I put Steve Carell in the same ick bucket that I put Will Ferrell in.
And I love Will Ferrell.
I don't love most of Will Ferrell's movies, but I kind of put Steve Carell in the same thing, and I have grown to realize what a comic genius Steve Carell like truly is. Truly is.
Oh, he's...
But that whole cast is so spectacular.
Yeah.
Like, Rainn Wilson is insanely good.
I think of all of the things, though, one of the things I love, and again, you have a reason why everybody at any given moment could be your favorite cast member. But I think it was one of the greatest things that that from The Office, enough about the background and whatever, is all the writers who were involved, but I think it's also the people who were background extras, kind of essentially, that eventually became sort of regulars. And to me, there is nobody who on a regular basis makes me laugh than Creed. Creed is the single greatest character on the show. He is, first of all, he's murdered Creed Bratton. That's a fantastic just fact about him. But he's both run a cult and been a member.
But I also think, and I'm going to post a post on Insta tomorrow and tag the Office ladies, but like we listen to the Office Ladies podcast often because we live up north and we're in the car sometimes for like a long time. So we listen to Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fisher talk about...
Joe says I don't have to drink this, so I'm not going to drink that. That's just terrible.
Oh, hey, Joe. So we listen to that a lot, and I don't remember what. See, I've had 3 sips of this drink, and now I don't.
I don't think we should drink. This is a terrible. This is a bad choice. I'm gonna go back to the safer bet, tequila.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go have more wine because that's gonna.
Oh, that is. I'm not even. I'm gonna dump these out so that we don't have the urge.
The irony
to drink
of
this.
Tuning into a cooking and cocktail show where we always tell you use your cheapest ingredients first, so if you screw up, you don't have to throw out the good stuff. And we just threw out an entire glass full of good stuff, but. Whew.
Yeah, but and here's the thing. I think it's very important with any recipe, whether it's a cocktail or food. Any group of ingredients can be made terrible.
Yeah, if it's shit, get rid of it. Is my new thing.
Oh wow,
that's a strong drink.
I'm glad I'm glad we did not finish that.
Yeah. I'm super glad. Our plumbing system is super glad. Look at us being responsible.
We're not at all. Not even a little bit. I'm gonna be making a martini with moonshine in a bit. So we're not being very responsible.
We're being responsible about being irresponsible, which is my life motto.
All right. He was away last week.
Where was he?
He was finding himself. You know where he was the whole time? Under the couch.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's a great thing. There is a man as great as Michael Scott is, as honorable as Jim Halpert is, as truly oddly lovable as Dwight Schrute is. There was one man who embodies them all.
Is it
as
Chef
an
Duy-An?
oddly adorable weirdo.
Is it Chef Duy-An?
It is the one. The only.
Why do I see Michael Scott in that? In my T-shirt. That's.
I think the drink got to you, man. I honestly think it's the Splenda. It's Chef Duy-An. Hello, Chef Duy-An.
Chef Duy-An, I'm Splenda drunk.
How are you?
I'm good. By the way, Dan, your mic is not working.
My
Can you
mic
hear
is
Shauna fine? Nope. I don't know what's going on with your earbuds, but.
Oh no, it's because the mic will only pick up in one side at a time.
Ah, I see. Because I hear Shauna just.
I will talk like this.
Oh my God! Don't do that. You're gonna blow out his eardrums.
That's all right. You go, baby.
All right.
Chef Duy-An, now with more sex talk in my ear. What are you making today, Chef Duy-An?
Hey, Chef Duy-An. You know, I don't know if you know about this, but Jell-O is a big part of the office.
I know. And this is actually why everyone was expecting me to put like a fucking stapler in Jell-O or something.
Yeah, be terrible.
I'm not going to do that.
That's predictable.
It's too predictable, exactly. Plus, just like you, Dan, my favorite episode of The Office is the Moroccan Christmas.
Yes.
And in the Moroccan Christmas, just as you just explained, there's a drink called a little bit of everything. So I decided to do a little bit of everything, Jell-O.
So you made the Jell-O version of the thing we just threw out.
I am making Jell-O a little bit of everything.
Now, I just want to say this. Now, being a person who is, I'd like to say, the connoisseur of the one of everything, that's a terrible idea.
I don't disagree. This time, like usually I say, there's an easy recipe, you can do it at home. I don't recommend that one. No. I really don't recommend that one.
However, because I am the worst person in the world, I'm like, keep the results of this, bring them up to the house this weekend.
Hey, you do you. No problem. Okay, anyway, let's see. Your version of a little bit of everything is not the same as me. Because me, I took it literally. I took a little bit of everything, so I took everything I had in my pantry. So we have white rum.
Yep.
Okay.
We have
white rum.
Dry gin.
Yep.
Tanqueray.
We have Saint-Remy.
Uh-huh.
Saint-Remy brandy?
Brandy.
Yeah, it's brandy.
Okay.
And we have Rickard. I didn't have...
Ricard.
Yeah, I didn't have...
But it's good because that's going to...
No, but Ricard is going to taste like absinthe, so it's good. Okay, this is good. Ça va être comme similaire, genre, style, peut-être, un peu.
So the recipe is simple. I'm going to put all that shit in.
Also, I don't know if you know this. While you pour for a second, Chef Duy-An, every week on the new design, I have made sure that there's proper subtitles on everybody. Taglines on everybody. So,
what is
ours tonight? We are the Real Finer Things Club.
Okay.
And Chef Duy-An is, of course, one of Scott's tots.
Is what?
One of Scott's tots.
You're one of Scott's tots tonight, Chef Duy-An.
Okay. No, sure. Okay.
You're one of the kids he was supposed to send to school.
I think he's doing just fine.
Doing great.
He's Dewey Great.
Oh.
I'm Dewey Great. It should be on a t-shirt. How you Dewey? I'm Dewey Great.
Doing good. So once you mix all that booze together, you're gonna have usually you use Splenda. I don't have Splenda, so I'm gonna take regular sugar.
In order to get the same sweetness, you're going to need a lot of sugar.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He just put a lot. Oh look, he's doing it by the handful. It's not even a joke.
2 handfuls of sugar.
It's not even a joke.
I mean, I have a bad feeling about it, so I'd rather put more sugar than not enough. And then after that, we're gonna put our old friend, Knox gelatine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Dewey, I like the fact that you have a bad feeling more about the taste than you do about diabetes.
Yeah, right now I'm worried about the taste.
No, listen, the one that just went down the drain tasted just fine. It just was not.
One of our viewers has a problem that you're grabbing the sugar with your hand. I don't know which one.
Anyway,
it's a clean hand.
I also think that our caps lock is stuck on.
I'm gonna mix it.
All right. Did you spill that all over the counter there?
Cover your holes, babe.
Yeah. So once it's mixed...
Good burlesque advice.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna put...
Hold on, wait. That's what she said.
Yeah, wait. Hang on.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna put that shit in a glass, and then we put it in the fridge about 10 minutes to 4 hours. And we'll see what's going on.
Chef Duy-An.
I love it, Chef Duy-An. Can't wait to watch you eat all of that.
You're incredible. We love you.
Can't wait.
We'll see you in a variety of times.
This was so good.
I like the fact that we have one with everything done 2 ways.
2 ways. So we have...
Jell-O?
I think if we ever opened an office-themed restaurant, we should offer that on the menu. One of everything done every
way. Oh, boom! Mind blown!
My mind...
Hang on, wait.
Hold on, wait, what? That's what she said? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh.
Mind blown!
Okay. So that happened. Because, first of all, I also love the fact that we have to jog to our...
It works. This is the greatest idea I've ever had for the show.
No, I think the Michael Scott button is the best idea you've ever had for the show. That is what she said. I just said it. I think it's the bomb.
That is what she said.
I want it to be a permanent part of her show.
If I do, I'm going to clean up the mask on it, but that's good.
That's fine. I love it. I love it so much.
You want to boil some pasta?
I could boil some pasta.
Why don't you boil some pasta?
It's not like I'm not teaching you big culinary secrets tonight.
Tonight, you're making, so before I put it, I don't need to put the ingredients up for this part.
And you don't want me to ever move this, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool.
But we don't need to go overhead quite yet.
All right, that's fine. I'm just
put that right there, first of all. There we
go.
I think this is, I gotta buy us a new one because this one here, flip it upside down.
Okay. Yeah, I find it's warping less now that we live up north, to be honest.
It's true. It's a little less humid, but I think I'm gonna get us a bigger something that has, oh, look, Audrey found where the caps lock is.
Oh my God, she stopped screaming at us. Thanks, Audrey.
Anyways, so we don't need to put the recipe up for this part.
Oh no, we're just boiling some pasta.
All right. Now, when we are not doing fresh pasta. We will say this.
Have we done fresh pasta?
We have not done fresh pasta. I think we should do fresh pasta at some point.
We can do that. It's just, I find on episodes like this, when we have a lot of like thematic shit and whatever, like I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of doing all of the steps. And pasta, while very easy, and we'll put some up on it's just like recipe wise, pasta is very easy. It's just time consuming. And it also consumes space. Like if you want to make a decent amount of pasta, depending on what that pasta is, you know, if it's spaghettini or linguine or whatever, you need to have space to like lay it out.
But I will say this about making pasta, especially because when we do it, it's sort of a thing. You will make the dough, I'll do the cutting. It's kind of an event, and it's a lot of fun for that. So if you have somebody else, another person you love to cook with, or kids you want to cook with, it's a really good thing to do as a family. Oh
my God, making pasta is an event.
Or as with friends, whatever.
Yeah, I love doing it, and we'll fully do it on the channel. And we could do it on the show as well, but like for tonight, I decided not to.
No, we're just doing. I'm gonna bring it in.
Yeah, we're doing local. It's not even local fresh. It's local what we got at the store.
It's a beautiful, it's from Montreal.
It's Bononi.
Bononi. Bononi, of course, the Italian word for banana.
It's not at all. And Dan talks out of his bum. But
bum, Italian word for bottom. As in, I used to be top, but now I'm a bum.
You know, we just went from being like PG to like, how the fuck do you explain that to your children? But so we're gonna. I've already got some salt in here. Dan and I had a debate last night about whether or not you should put oil in your water for pasta. I don't think you should. I think you should just monitor your stuff and make fresh pasta. And again, tune back into the channel. And I don't
know if it's a debate. I don't.
It was a debate. It wasn't a fight.
No, but I mean, I don't think it for all pasta. I think it for risotto because it can stick to the bottom.
No, but I wasn't making risotto though. I was making orzo.
Sorry, I'm sorry, remember that orzo.
And part of me says if you're just conscientious in your kitchen,
meant orzo.
And you and I disagree because I think the only thing I did wrong the other night when I was making orzo is I wasn't being attentive. And to me, honestly, friends, the most important thing in the kitchen, why I won't put earbuds in, I will listen to music and I will rock out with my metaphorical cock out, but I won't put earbuds in.
You have a metaphorical cock out?
Because I do. You want to hear your food. You want to hear the sizzle. You want to hear where your water's at. You want to, like, when you touch things, sometimes it makes a sound. Don't cut your ears off from your cooking. Cooking is an honest to goodness 5 sensory experience. That is such a joy. And like, just be present in your thingy and glean as much joy from it as you possibly can. I have a boil button.
You have a boil button. And this is just a science thing.
Oh, you want
cover your thing because it drops the pressure in the inside the pot, which makes it boil faster.
Your mother says just salt as well. I agree, Maureen. Like there's enough fat in like an egg pasta and whatever, or if you're not using egg to make pasta, you're using oil sometimes. So like there is enough.
The only time I would use oil. You
just want to be attentive. That's
the only time I would use oil is I'm making orzo because sometimes I'm not paying attention, and it's a super fast one. So,
but I think that's a super fair comment. If you intend to like put your shit on the stove and kind of like walk away, put some oil in your pan. But it's not the way the locals do it.
No.
It's not,
no.
And you don't need it. You
don't
need it.
No, I don't think you do either.
You just need to be more in the kitchen when you're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm usually in the bathroom when I'm in the kitchen.
I would hope not. And for anybody who orders food from us on a weekly basis, that is fully not true, and awful.
What? What? I think I use the bathroom. It's just a fact.
Yeah, yes, but your exact words were, "I'm in the bathroom when I'm in the kitchen," and I don't think that that's.
I think you had a little bit one of everything. In all fairness, that's a true statement.
I did have a little bit one of everything. That is fair. So. Our boil, like, it's so funny. If you've been tuning in for a year since we got this, I am so afraid of this machine because I find it heats so fast. And the one place where I find it's not heating super fast is on the boil settings. So,
well, again, you know, I think you're watching it, and I've read this somewhere.
About wash pots?
No, I've never. I don't do pot. I stick to cocaine and heroin. You know, the soft drugs.
I'm just going to go get my straining vessel together because I don't like heroin jokes.
Oh, well, I got a great one about Wonder Woman then you'll hate.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why did Wonder Woman do heroin? No,
why?
It's not heroin.
Oh, so you don't actually
because she wanted to do herself. Bam!
That's what she said.
I could make anything better with that. You know?
Okay, but you should still aspire.
Only 50% of Americans have vaccines.
No, I don't think. Yeah, no.
Really? It doesn't work for that?
No, I think you should still try to make good jokes. I don't know.
Trust me, that's a fucking joke.
I meant good, non-depressing jokes. You know, the jokes that make jokes.
All right.
So we're boiling this water.
We're boiling some water.
It's so funny because I swear to God.
Do you want to boil it on here? I mean, I don't, because we're gonna cook over here later.
But that's the thing. Like, for all of the times that this machine has like screwed me up because it heats too fast. Go overhead. No, but go overhead for 1 second.
Oh, sorry, going over. I haven't even gone overhead at all yet. Well, that's the overhead.
I don't.
Oh, heavens. Oh. Overhead's just gone on.
Overhead's dead. Never mind.
Overhead's dead.
Never mind. We'll
Hit
go
the
back.
button.
Yep.
I don't know what's up with
Bottom line is, for all of the other times that this is heated super duper fast, when I'm trying to make a sauce or whatever, or when I'm trying for it to not heat super duper fast, tonight it's heating. None of us. Whatever. It's the Michael Scott of.
We'll get the overhead working before we do the fettuccine sauce.
Pasta boiling. Is
No.
What's happening.
Well, why don't we put it on here? Because it's not vital that we have it on the front
Stop
here.
watching the pot. I can't.
Here, I'm gonna move it over so that you don't have to worry about it.
All right, we're gonna turn this off. We're just you
making.
You guys know how to boil pasta.
You know how to boil. You make water super hot.
Okay, I just need to now, but now I have to watch it over here. Okay.
Okay, you watch it over there.
Okay, that's fine.
So we're making some hot pasta, but again, I think it'll.
We're making some pot pasta.
Some pot pasta.
Pot pastas?
We're going fine. This is going to work.
Oh, it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. So we've got the pasta nests all ready to go. We've got water that is on its process of boiling.
It is, indeed. What do you want to do next, Daniel?
Well, I say that since we're waiting for that. Sorry, I was just gesturing. I'll put that over there. Just
boy, crazy boy.
I think it's time that we get a little sexy.
I can do that.
You're already there. I don't know if I could ever be sexy in a shirt.
I disagree. I think when you find someone whose nerdism speaks to your nerdism, then like super sexy.
It's true. This is it's just so spectacular. Is this almost Victorian expression upon Dwight's face.
But also, as a woman who makes merch, the sublimation quality of this T-shirt.
Oh, and the fact that it's the whole thing, and then this cherubic Mose, and this is, of course, the brilliant Mike Schur, who later, not only wrote and produced and for The Office, but then went to Parks and Rec, then went to The Good Place.
Oh my God, The Good Place.
One of the most genius creators of television. But he started, and I think it's also one of my other favorite moments of The Office, is him jumping the cars after he parks them all. And it's
there's him jumping the cars, but there's also him running when Jim and Pam go to Schrute Farms
for the first time. Or when him running when he puts the raccoon into Holly's car. He always runs, and I think it's just genius.
Mike, sure, you're a good runner.
Very good runner. Shall we have a little sexy?
Oh, yes.
We have a guest sexy tonight.
We have guest sexy.
Guest sexy. Oh,
Guest
it's so good. And if you've never seen it before, here at Stir Crazy, we always like to bring a little bit of sexy to you. So we decided to go out and find the sexiest women in the world and say, hey, could you eat food?
For 1 minute?
And they said, sure.
Just 1 minute.
That's all it takes.
Not a big ask.
Because sometimes that's all you need. Just 1 minute. This is called often the shortest minute on the internet.
Indeed.
So it's Sexy Woman.
Eating food
for 1 minute. It's Julie Jolie!
Jolie Lolita, merci beaucoup.
There we are.
Oh,
Julie
there.
Lolita.
It's good with beets. I hate beets.
Beets, bears, and bikinis.
Beets, bears, and bikinis. I also like beets, boobs, and burlesque.
Yeah.
I also like I think there's t-shirts that Dan doesn't love beets.
I do not love beets.
I do not love beets.
Nobody should love beets.
I've tried to be like super frou-frou and chichi at like some whatever restaurants where like beet salad avec chèvre, which in English is beet salad with goat cheese. Not, it tastes like dirt.
It's true.
The water's boiling.
You're boiling.
I hear it.
But Julie Lolita came.
How many nests do you want? 2?
I will take 2 nests. Julie Lolita came and did that amazing thing with us. That was phenomenal. If you stick around at the end of the show after the credits,
there's more of her.
There's more of it, and we screwed around with it. It's very good. But that is Jolie Lolita, and that is Beets, Bears, and Bikinis. I honestly think that would be a good burlesque number.
Beets, Bears, and Bikinis?
Yeah. I think.
Where was the bear?
She did the.
Oh, that was.
That was the bear.
Okay, but
she was also almost bare naked.
Oh, she was almost okay. That's fair. That's fair with your bear.
She was very bare.
Fair.
That's ooh la la. Dan barfed beets all over. Thank you very much, Mother. That was.
We all needed to know that
good.
right now, Maureen. Right now.
Yeah, barfed a little inside my soul too right now. Speaking of which,
Lynn says yuck. Yuck with beets, Lynn? You don't like the beets?
Lynn does not like. Lynn, do you not like beets? Do you not like bikinis? Do you not like bears?
Yeah, exactly.
Or do you not like being bare?
What is the yuck?
Lynn, we need to know.
I'm assuming it's beets, but if it's bikinis or bears,
or if it's maybe just me barfing, it could be the fact that I was a child that barfed beets. Beet barf. You should hear my beef barts. Hang on.
What now?
Hang on. fucked that up.
Talk about your beef parts.
No. You can't make me talk about my beef parts. Beef parts. That's not right. Get me off of here.
I just want to have 2 seconds after I spit all over the place to say thank you for still tuning in. Because
hate the beef barf though. Beef parts.
Oh.
She hates beef parts. That is, of course, a Bart. That is a Bart Simpson made of beef.
A beef part?
A beef part.
Oh no.
Oh, that's all right.
That's
okay. It's not boiling over. It's just foaming up.
I know. I'm just going to adjust the temperature. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Yes. How are you good there? Is that good, or we need what?
Well, no, I just burnt my fingers.
Okay, no, I'm trying to. We're supposed to move on to the game. Do you want to move on to the game now, or should we wait?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
We will move on to the game. So basically, I'm going to tell you, we made a game.
I just have to get oven mittens.
Mittens.
I need mittens.
You get your mittens. I'm going to explain what we're going to do. Every week, we like to vary it up, and we've got we brought back the game where I create a game to give to you and to the audience to play. Now, the logic was to build an office trivia game, and I thought that was too easy.
Okay.
So what I've decided to build today is quoted lines from The Office, and you have to tell me who said them.
Okay.
But none of these lines have been said by Michael Scott. It is the Song Michael Scott edition.
Oh, okay.
So no Michael Scott in any, because I think Michael Scott has too many quotable lines. He has, of course. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I'm a little stitious.
Thank you, Audrey. This is like my favorite T-shirt.
It's and again, as soon as I go, so many quotable lines, I can't think of any. What's your favorite Michael Scott?
Besides that. The irony is, like,
that is my favorite as well. That's my favorite.
One.
I think there's so many good ones.
Quotes, of course, because now I've had the one of everything. Like I'm coming up short on quotes, but like moments, like Michael Scott moments. I think.
Nope, you can deal with that. You deal with that.
I think when.
But no, you deal with that, and I will talk.
Oh, all right. Cool.
We can't see you. I've always thought that he's had so many great lines for this, but I wanted to do one that was devoted to everybody else, because I think when you have somebody as powerful and as good as Steve Carell is, some of the other lines get missed, and especially when there's a lot of people who are straight men to his funny man.
Okay.
And so in this, I have decided to go the route of the other people.
Okay.
So, for this, we are going to... Are
you at home ready to play?
Are you ready to play the game called Say What? Song Michael Scott edition.
Sans Michael Scott.
Song.
Well, song if you live where we live, but sans if you're me and you think it's funny.
So we don't live where we live?
Yeah, we do.
So
all right, so say
No. Song.
Song, oui. Song Michael Scott. Song Michael Scott.
Song Michael Skype. Michael Skype. All right. First quote. I'm going to say it. Ready? Is, I talk a lot, so I've just learned to tune myself out. I talk a lot, so I've just learned to tune myself out.
I want to say either Oscar or Meredith. Oscar.
Okay. You're going to say Oscar?
Oscar.
Okay. You're locking that in. Everybody else?
Locking in Oscar.
Oscar. It is, of course, Kelly Kapoor.
Kelly Kapoor. Fair.
The beautiful Kelly Kapoor, Mindy Kaling.
Mindy Kaling.
She's the person who talks the most. Okay. One day, Michael came...
Wrong too.
Hold on. You dying?
I'm dying a little. Well, going in here.
Literally, she left the show as we're doing the game. It's all right. All right.
Just having honest.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, back
the line is, one day Michael came in and complained about a speed bump on the highway. I wonder who ran over then. Who said that line? One day, what is he talking about? What is that in reference to?
I can't believe this is happening.
How many people has Michael run over?
Meredith.
Thank you very much. So in response to Meredith, this person said, one day Michael came in and complained about a speed bump on the highway. Wonder who ran over then.
Oscar.
Oscar? Nope. Jim. That is Jim Halpert.
Oh, Audrey is winning.
Jim, that's right. A kid in front of a school. The next question. If I don't have some cake soon, Kevin. I might die.
Kevin.
Does sound like Kevin, but you're wrong.
Oh.
It is Stanley Hudson.
See, I'm really not good at this game, but it's
all right. You did so well last week too. I was convinced. I didn't try to get too difficult. All right, next one. My last job was at Taco Bell Express, but then it became a full Taco Bell, and I don't know. I couldn't keep up.
I want to say Ryan.
You want to say Ryan? Do you want to lock that in?
No.
Okay. Probably one of the more incompetent workers said this, but old enough to work at a Taco Bell Express. Or young enough to be around when Taco Bell Express was there.
Is it Aaron?
It is Aaron Hannon. Probably, I think, one of my favorite characters on The Office.
She's just so much fun.
I wonder what people like about me. Probably my jugs.
Meredith. Or Phyllis.
Oh.
Phyllis.
Yes, it is Phyllis Vance.
Phyllis Vance.
Vance Refrigeration. All right. You know what would be the hottest thing ever? A pregnant Helen Mirren.
Great. Andy.
You know what would be the hottest thing ever? Pregnant Helen Mirren. It's Toby Flanders.
Toby Flanders.
I am faster than 80% of all snakes.
Dwight Schrute.
That is very clearly a Dwight Schrute. Whenever I try to make a taco, I get too excited and crush it.
I'm trying to remember this episode. What episode is this?
This is the episode where Andy and Dwight's trying to get everybody to give them favors so they owe him one. And then Andy is keeps paying him back favors.
Oh my God, I don't even know.
And so he goes and gets tacos for everybody. And Dwight decides to make everybody's taco.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a food-related one. I'll give you this. Who would eat a lot of tacos?
Well,
Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin eats a lot of tacos.
But I also, yes.
Kevin. And finally, who said beets, bears, Battlestar Galactica?
Dwight.
Nope. Jim Halpert.
Jim Halpert.
He was dressed as Dwight at the time. So I'll give you a half point.
That's fair.
You got 1.5 points.
I got 1.5 whole points?
1.5 whole points.
How did you keep track? In your brain?
Because you didn't get that many right. It was a very easy thing to keep track of. You got a lot of them wrong and 1 right. And then I'll give you a half point.
No, I got 2 right.
Nope, you got 1.
I really do love The Office.
Say what? I like doing the games. We're going to do more games.
More games.
I like games.
But we also love, like, you guys out there in the internet land to interface with
Audrey was playing along. She was doing better than you.
Audrey's doing amazing.
But she was not a lot better than you.
Okay, but Audrey is just better than me. But, like,
well,
I know some of you out there are watching and lurking. I know. So, like, just play the games. Do the thing. Be with us. We miss you. Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
It's a thing.
All right.
All right.
Are you ready for more?
I am. What's next?
We always have to love to have beautiful music on.
We do.
And when we decided to do the Office episode, I used to host a terrible show, no, a wonderful show that has since gone horrible. I mean, don't go see it. I mean, I don't care. And one of the performers who performed regularly on this show sang this song a few times, and it was amazing. And it's about The Office.
Okay.
So I went, can you sing it on our show, for our show?
Do you want to tell the people how you really feel about all of it?
I think they know.
I think they know.
Who's
up next?
I'm in the process of doing that.
I know.
You're all right? You're on fire?
No, I was going to make a...
Why is the door open? All right. No, so I got a hold of this artist, and she sent me something so it would fit more in our old Coach concert series.
Okay.
So this, boys and girls, everybody here, this is...
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the incredible
Sara
Lalezar. Oh, wrong button. All right, so here's what happened. I hit the button. It went to the wrong thing. Or I hit the wrong button, in all fairness. And then it wouldn't go back. So now...
Sara Lalezar!
No, it's not. Hang on. Stop doing that, because now you're throwing me off.
Oh.
All right.
I'm not allowed to do anything.
All right, well, I'm going to try this one more time. Oh.
Sara Lalezar!
There we go.
I had my first crush in season 2. She'd pass me notes and filled our hands with glue. And in my corduroys we'd walk to school. I sat and crossed my legs like Jim would do. She moved away, I was on season 3. It hit my heart so hard I hardly speak. But I could find some peace and privacy. A paper company to sit with me. But who are we to wonder where we're going? And who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? I turned down Jameson when I was 12. I spent that Friday night with Steve Carell. The one where Dwight became the head of sales. My 8th grade graduation wished me well. I lost my grandpa during season 6. I watched my mom, she cried and held her kids. My mind was broken up, I couldn't speak. So I just hugged her the way Michael did. And who are we to wonder where we're going? And who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? Wonder where we're going. Tell me who I am. Taking every moment. Hold me close again. Now the finale's done and I'm alone. I'm on this Netflix trip here on my phone. But who I am is in these episodes. So don't you tell me that it's just a show. Who are we to wonder Thank you.
Sarah Lalezar.
Thank you, Sara Lalezar.
Thank you, Sarah. That's Netflix Trip, originally by AJR. Her cover, I love of it. It's a lovely song.
She's got a fabulous voice.
She's got a beautiful voice. Absolutely beautiful voice.
Fabulous voice. And if you're in Montreal, go see her potentially at Vaudeville.
She is not performing as much anymore. She told me that she's not performing. She's a barber now.
Oh, groovy.
So if you need your haircut, check out on her thing, and you'll see it in the end credits, a link to her Instagram handle. And
maybe if you go get your haircut and you ask nicely,
she'll sing a song.
She'll sing a song.
That'd be lovely. I wish more barbers would do that. But again, I don't like a barber that's distracted when they're cutting my hair.
You know what?
One of the people I don't like talking to a barber. I think it's it disconcerts me. It's a very common thing for people to go talk to their hairdresser or their barber. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So you'd rather have a completely
silent. Please be completely silent. Don't talk to me. Concentrate on what you're doing.
But does that not presuppose that you don't trust the person to
don't trust them at all. Don't trust any barber who's cut my hair.
I used to have a hairdresser. She was the best, Mandy at Pure. Mandy and I would talk about boys. We'd talk about stuff. She'd get really upset. Sometimes she'd cry, and she'd be cutting like Edward Scissorhands, but it always was good. So I think...
Yeah, no.
I think you just kind of like...
First of all, I don't know if I want to connect that way with my barber.
Fair.
In all fairness, the gentleman who generally cuts my hair is more my friend than most of my barbers have been. So I hope Willie, if Willie sees this, he doesn't think... Willie's actually... I knew Willie as a friend before I knew Willie as a barber. But I don't know. It's just a thing. I've always felt uncomfortable when the barber starts talking to me. I feel uncomfortable when most people start talking to me, in all fairness.
I think that's...
But I think specifically somebody who's cutting my hair, please concentrate.
And I disagree. I think if you're cutting my hair, let me make you as comfortable as possible so you can do your job well, so that, like, whatever. Anyway,
all right.
It's cocktail time.
We're going to make a cocktail.
Shockingly.
We're going to make now this is a martini, so of course we are not shaking, we are stirring.
Okay.
And if you bring up the ingredient... Oh,
I was going to, but I was distracted by the two Blue Jays who are sitting literally
hello, Blue Jays.
right outside our house.
I wonder if you go to the...
I'm going to do it. Recipes.
Go to the fly cam. Can you see them? No, you can't see them.
No, you can't see them.
No, you can't see them. I thought you might be able to see them.
They're so beautiful.
They are very nice Blue Jays right outside the window.
Like the birds now distract me. Recipes.
All right. So we are making the dirty martini. I don't know what happened there. You didn't hit it. There you go.
I'm always making mistakes.
So very simple drink. We're doing 2.5 ounces of moonshine. In this case, we're doing Sivo. This is not a crazy moonshine. This is Sivo is a Quebec company. They make really good rye and some good blend whiskeys. This is their moonshine, which is generally before anything is barreled. This is what you're getting. It is still only a 42%, so it's not crazy. We're doing, like anything, a little bit of dry vermouth. And since it's dirty, we're going to use some olive juice. And just to give it a Michael Scott flair, we're going to sweeten it with a tiny bit of maple syrup.
Is that from when he went to Canada?
No, it's just I think it needs a little sweet. And can you run and grab me the Angostura? I think I forgot the Angostura bitters.
Is that on the bar over here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So into this, we are going to do 2.5 ounces of moonshine. Now, like I say, any moonshine will do. If you really want the martini effect, you're doing a clear moonshine. And you want to have at least a 40%. But again, if you want to go crazy, go get some of the crazier moonshines.
Moonshine.
There we are. Can you also give me the ice bucket, please?
I can do that as well.
To that, we're going to add, they say, a 1/2 ounce. Now, again, this is where it comes down to. I prefer in my martinis a 1/4 ounce. So we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of dry vermouth. The vermouth is there to dry out your martini. Don't overdo it because then you get a very whiny martini. We don't like that. Can you bring that recipe back up for me, please?
I fully can. Recipes. Dirty moonshine.
There we are. Now into this, they say a 1/2 ounce. Is it a 1/2 ounce? It is a
What
half
are we
ounce
doing?
of
Olive juice?
Yeah.
Half an ounce of olive juice.
So we're gonna do a half ounce. I like a very darty martini. A very darty. So we're gonna do there we are. So there is 1 ounce into there since it's 2. This is the ones you got. These are feta. So they're
from Cocktail Emporium.
They got a little cheese quality to them.
That's from Cocktail Emporium.
Yeah.
I was so excited about
And
that.
finally, we're going to do a teaspoon, or a bar spoon in this case, of maple syrup, just to enhance it and give it a little sweet Michael Scottness to it.
I cannot believe that we dumped 3/4 of those cocktails and I feel as drunk as I do.
And to that, we're going to add our ice. There we go. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to add 2 dashes, because we got 2, of Angostura bitters.
I went all the way over there.
I know, it would be terrible if I would have forgotten that.
So far.
All right, and now we're just going to stir this out. Give me a stir dance.
I'm stirring.
What we're doing, and again, with the stir, we're chilling everything right down as much as we can without, there we are, without trying to get too much dilution in there. Now, boom, boom. To this,
Oh, those are super cute.
Yes, we're going to put into a martini glass. In this case, we're using the Nick and Nora's. There we go.
We get our glassware at Alembica in Montreal if anyone was interested. Or at Cocktail Emporium in Toronto.
Yep.
Keeping it local.
There we go. And because it's a martini, what would a martini be without olives? Do you like extra olives?
I do like extra. I'm hungry, so I'll have like 3 of those.
We'll give you, boom. We're going to give you...
Did I buy those? Did you buy
bought
those?
these. You bought these. So we're going to go bang. And we'll go 1 more.
Friends.
There we are.
It's getting a bit drunk in here.
So there we have our olives. We're going to put 1 in there like so.
That's my dinner.
We're going to do another one here. One of the things, if you are starting a bar and you really want to know, there's a lot of different things, booze and things you can add to your bar, but one of the things I do recommend is accoutrement for a perfect, proper martini, and one of those includes proper olive skewers. I think you see you run a little higher. That's a little bit better. So there we are. That's a little nicer. Get some nice martini skewers. They're really nice. Here we are, love. You are going to...
I am. I was just going to check on our pasta.
There we have. This is the Dirty Martini. I think the drink of Michael Scarn. It is the perfect.
I just needed an olive.
Oh, I like that. That's very nice. I think the rye martini, the rye moonshine is really nice for that. It gives it sort of a warmth. That's really nice.
Also, if you happen to be in Toronto or anywhere, oh, sorry, so sorry.
Pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain.
If you happen to be in Toronto or anywhere in Canada, these Dirty Sue feta cheese olives are from Cocktail Emporium. They are readily available across the country. They are delicious.
You can, yeah. I've never had. These are the first time I've had these ones. I mean, I've had them before from very different people. The ones I think really work well with this would be really nice with this is a jalapeno stuffed.
Also true.
Actually, cheese like a popper, like a jalapeno popper. It would be really nice in this.
But in case you're in Canada and you're looking for a place to buy bar accoutrement and fun stuff, Alembica for glassware in Montreal, Cocktail Emporium in Toronto for like a lot of
Let me finish. Okay, cool. But what I'm trying to say is that I like this. The color is nice for a martini. This is really that sort of almost wine color that you really want from a dirty martini.
Okay.
Because and they use a lot more olive juice than I would normally put. I'd only put in like a bar spoon of olive juice. I don't like it super dirty, but I find.
How many did you put in?
I put in a full ½ ounce.
All right, so this is the Scarn.
No, this is the Moontini.
No, I know, but you said it was more Michael Scarn than Michael Scott. So
Yes, but this is what the reason why is because of the James Bond connection. James Bond would have a martini. I think Michael Scott, especially from being from Pennsylvania, the heart of moonshine country in the 30s and 40s.
Audrey says the sound is weird. What's wrong with the sound, Audrey?
What's wrong with the sound? I don't know.
Mine?
No, yours is fine. Everything seems fine. Oh, looks like my mic is out.
Sorry, now you're just getting me chewing. These olives are so good.
I see what happened.
What happened?
I accidentally switched channels in my pocket.
Is it better now?
There we are. I
If
fixed
you're
it.
watching, let us know if it's better.
Yeah, no, I just accidentally hit the wrong channel in my pocket. So there we have the dirty martuni.
Moontini.
Moontini.
Not sure how to explain
Martini.
Is it better? You don't need to explain it. You just need to let us know. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I like this. I think this is good. I wasn't sure with the feta, but the feta really does bring up something in it. No, okay.
No, I'm happy with this.
Yum! Yum!
Indeed.
Now that you have a drink, shall we check in on the man himself?
Oh, we could totally do that. Is it time for that?
It is.
All right. Is it Chef Duy-An time? Audrey Ivory and Chef Duy-An?
Yeah. You know, it'll be there when we get there. Well, that side. There you go.
No, I was just looking in the thing and I was wondering why we both have because it's reversed.
Stop watching yourself on the screen. Boom! One more time, seeing what he did with his one of everything Jello.
Let's bring him back. It's Chef
Duy-An!
Hello.
Hello, Chef Duy-An.
Chef Duy-An.
And it's a little bit of everything Jello.
A little bit of everything Jello.
And there it is.
Wow.
It's Jello.
Do you work at Dairy Queen now?
I don't. It smells like a record.
It
really smells like Tika.
Ça sent le
It's
Tika.
really like réglisse noire.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, I may have put too much gelatin in there.
Oh my God, you made bricks. You made alcohol bricks.
Little.
Oh, Chef Duy-An, I'm waiting for a reaction. I'm not getting any reaction at all.
It's not great.
Okay, but
Not great.
But why is it not great? Did you put too much Knox in there, or like the flavor isn't great, or both?
Well, mixing all that booze together, not a great idea.
Okay.
No.
It's very boozy. Tastes like a very expensive divorce.
It's bad. It's a bad thing.
Wow. And the only reason this amazes me is you ate a McDonald's cheeseburger encased in gelatin, and that was okay, and this is not okay.
No,
wow.
that's worse.
Oh, wow. Okay. So don't do what Chef Duy-An does, friends.
There we are.
But, Audrey, get Duy-An a bucket. Thank you, Chef Duy-An.
There we are, Chef Duy-An.
Yes.
We'll see you later.
Bonne chance, mon ami. All right, let's.
I did not think that would go well, anyways.
Why did you not think it was going to go?
Because it didn't taste good in our glass.
Oh, I thought it tasted just fine in our
it did
glass.
not taste good.
No,
we threw it out. It tasted bad.
Oh no! See, this is interesting because the reason
You threw it out because it tasted good?
Yeah. I threw it out because to me it just tasted like absinthe and sugar. And I knew how much extra alcohol was in it, so it was a smart idea to throw it out. I didn't throw it out because it tasted bad. I found.
Well, I did. It's a terrible
it tasted
drink.
very sugary, but it didn't taste bad.
That was a terrible drink. What are you doing now?
We are going to.
Oh, you need that pan that was over here?
No, I need the garlic that's over there. And
why do you have all the stuff here?
The knife that's over there.
Why do you got all the stuff that's over here?
We can do. I just want the knife first because I gotta mince some garlic. We're gonna make Alfredo, friends. Remember
Bobby Alfredo from the Cincinnati Alfredos?
When I was a kid, I wasn't so adventurous, but cream and butter and garlic always made sense to me. I have since learned that there are healthier ways to eat pasta, but on s'en fout. We're going to have fun tonight. So I'm just going to mince this little garlic clove.
Here we go. Oh, I'm going to fix this overhead just to make sure this overhead works for us.
But you don't even have to. It's just going to be a quick
but you
chop.
make good food, and I want people to be able to see your good food.
Oh la la. But you guys know how to chop garlic. It's not a hard thing to do.
Oh, well,
and if it is hard for you to chop garlic, oh my God, what is happening? Just slide into my DMs and we could talk about chopping garlic. That's.
Let me see if I get this now. Overhead. Oh, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There's me chopping garlic.
I'm just gonna position it.
I actually find this super cathartic. I find making mirepoix super cathartic. I find chopping garlic super cathartic. Like, it's just about making small presentation, my friends. All right, so we've got this. I'm going to wait for Dan to get off the ladder so that he can talk to you the way he always puts me on the spot. And I can just grab my stuff from the fridge because...
What do you need? Why do you ask me to get... What do you need?
I need the butter, the cream, everything that's in the oven.
Just ask me for it and I'll grab it for you.
I put it all together.
Well, then it's easy for me to get.
Well, thank you.
The butter, the cream, and the everything? What's the other thing?
The other everything is...
Salt, pepper?
Parmesan.
What?
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
There's a huge thing of cheese in there as well. All right, friends. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the...
Put it on. You want the pan too?
Yes, please.
Why don't you put the the thing so we can at least get the overhead for the... Here, let me get in there and help.
I'm not sure what... but
well, I want to get this out of there so I can move this onto here.
All right, so I'm just going to put that there and wash my hand. Yay, look at us doing life
don't
well.
do what I'm trying to... Get bad timing.
It's all right. It happens.
Don't walk away when I'm walking away, though.
But this is just life with cooking, my friends. Sometimes it doesn't all work out. Oh, all right.
So that we can put this onto here.
I see what you're doing. Yes.
Because this is the show.
Is this the show?
Well, I mean, yeah, a pile of garlic sitting on a table on a chopping board is not the show.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt this butter. Oh, I'm gonna melt the butter. Also, friendlies, don't melt your butter too fast. Don't burn your butter. Don't do it. Oh my God, these olives are so good. Can you bring up my recipe?
Yes, I will. Here we go. Your recipe. There we are.
There is a lot of butter in this recipe. This is a full cup of butter. Just letting you know. In case you were like, I don't know, trying to lose weight or whatever. If you're trying to lose weight, fettuccine Alfredo, not your best fucking choice at the restaurant. Pick a vongole or pick something that's got like not this much butter and this much cheese in it. Here's my advice to you. On the other hand, if you're not trying to lose weight, eat the fucking food. Eat the food. Life is flavor. Life is food. Good culinary experiences are what we take to our grave. We don't take possessions to our grave. We take all of these experiences of eating really good food to our grave with us. And I recommend buy the Louboutins, but also
This is a weird analogy.
No, eat the cream pasta. Like, just enjoy your life. Like, I don't know. I told you, the first cocktail was going to fuck me up. I even did a talking head about it. I know what's happening right now. So, into this melting butter, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic. And, hold on, Dan. I'm coming to you in 1 second. And then a talking head.
Back to you.
Oh, okay, thanks. So, guys, we're just melting butter. We're belting butter. We have.
We're belting butter?
We're what?
We're belting butter?
I would never belt my butter. We're just melting some butter and some garlic.
It's too bright on there. I don't like that. I'm gonna figure that out.
All right. All right. So you see, we're overhead. The butter is melted. The garlic is cooking.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for in this?
Well, first of all, because I'm me, I want to sizzle, but I also want to make sure, friends, when your garlic burns, it ruins your entire meal. Burnt garlic is bitter. It doesn't taste good.
No.
So I just turned the heat down a little bit. I'm just cooking this in, again, a lot of butter. But also, like, when garlic isn't burnt, i.e. when it's roasted or whatever, it's delicious. So just, like, garlic is so good, don't fuck it up. Don't burn your garlic. Just turn your stove down, cook it slowly.
Lynn says everything is better with butter.
Who says that?
Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn. I agree. Also,
except for Christianity.
Also, this butter that we've made so far is great if you want to, like, make seafood or steam a lobster or whatever. I would probably put a little bit more salt in it and some lemon juice. But just cooking butter with garlic, it's like, it's the gateway to all of the good, tasty deliciousness. So into this, I'm going to pour 1.5 cups of cream.
A lot of cream. So this is not the heart healthiest of.
But I think as North Americans, because we're so used to like massive portion sizes, when I went to Italy, I lost weight. Like everything is super butter filled and whatever. Okay, by the way, we need to whisk this.
Yeah.
I would like the. But that's the deal. Like, you're eating.
You would like but that's the deal.
Well, you gave it to me and I got it. But, like, that's the deal. Like, when you go to Europe, you'll see everything is full fat, but it's smaller portion sizes. And in North America, if we're not eating half a cow at a sit down, we feel like we're not getting our money's worth. And that's bullshit.
One of the things I found, especially after I had my heart attack, and I changed my eating habits. One of the things is I reduced how much I was eating and how quickly my body adjusted so that smaller amounts filled me faster.
But also, like, if the majority of your meal, for example, is salad, and then you put a little bit of goat cheese en croûte or like a little bit of goat cheese toast or whatever.
On your goat cheese.
It's about being smart about how you eat, my friends. And you're still allowed please don't ever eat margarine. Like, I don't care what.
This is what you and I differ on margarine. I like margarine.
Margarine is chemical. Margarine is.
It is. But you know what? So is most of our drugs that we take to help. You know what? So is the vaccine.
That's fine, but when I'm eating.
And it made me fat.
But when I'm eating food versus when I'm doing something else, I don't want chemicals in my food. Margarine, as much as yes, if you have certain medical ailments, they're going to tell you to eat margarine. It is 2%, the content of the container is 2% different than the content of what's inside.
2%, what does that even mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it means that the container you get your margarine in is like 100% plastic, and the margarine inside is 97% plastic or whatever.
But again, that could be, we're also 98% chimpanzees. So that 2% is very important.
Don't eat margarine if you can help it. It's not good. Just eat full fat everything. Just reduce the quantity of the full fat things that you're eating. To me, we've got some Italian spices here. We're going to put those in.
What's in the Italian seasoning?
We have, because
again, I'm going to bring this up. Bring up your ingredients one more time. Oh.
We made this with a little basil, a little thyme, a little rosemary. This is, and the cheese.
There we are.
Pardon me.
I'm going to grab, first of all, okay. Recipes. There we are. One more time.
I'm also going to go in here.
The Alfredo sauce.
With at least half of the cheese. I've got 2 cups of cheese in here.
Got a lot of cheese in
I'm going in with like...
You want, this is, in all fairness, this is a Parmesan sauce.
I have seen Italians do this with literally Parmesan and butter, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you can add wine. For sure. Why not? You can add wine, you can add stuff, you can just save us some for the garnish. There we go. Look at this deliciousness. Hold on. Yeah, it needs a little salt. Can I have some salt, please? That needs
where did that salt go?
Also, when you're cooking with cheese, friends, always taste it.
Well, in your ingredients, you have half a teaspoon of salt.
But I was going to say, when you're cooking with cheese, always just taste before you add your salt, because...
Especially Parmesan.
Cheese is salty.
Very salty.
So before you do the thing and just like look at a recipe and go, "Ow, it calls for a tablespoon of salt." No. Break that shit down. I am putting in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And then if we need more salt, we can add more salt. You can't take it away.
Salt's individual. Sometimes I'll undersalt for people just so they can salt at the table a little bit. Some people like less salt, some people like more salt.
But I think this is a fair amount of salt. To this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here.
You want the pepper? The pepper here?
Oh, shitty.
Do you want to pepper it first?
You can pepper it.
I'm going to put some pepper in there. Fresh ground pepper. That's always, for a good Alfredo, you want to have.
We're using Cambodian Kampot pepper because we're lucky. Hold on.
And let me just get that all incorporated first. Go.
I am going to put this in here, and friends, I never used to do this, but I don't know if you can see me. Can they see me?
They can see you.
I now drain my pasta into a bowl with a lip, so that if I need to grab my pasta water, bear with me 1 second. I am going to go, I just said bear with me 1 second.
I know, but I didn't know what that meant.
I'm going to go in here with a
you don't need much. You don't need liquid in here, really.
I'm just going to put a bit.
You don't need liquid in here yet.
No, we do, because the pasta liquid has a ton of starch in it, so it will.
And you know what I do instead of this sometimes? When I drain my pasta, I'll take a small bowl like this size, because that's about the most I will ever need, and I'll take a little bowl of that, put it aside, and then drain everything out.
And I used to do that, and tonight I did it differently.
I did saying this.
Just for shits and giggles. Hold on. Can you grab a spoon?
A spoon, of course.
The only thing we're missing tonight, my friends, was some Italian parsley, because I just didn't get to the store to get that.
Oh, it's nice.
This is actually...
It needs more. It needs more cheese.
It needs more cheese. This is so good. It's so easy. This was like 5 ingredients. Like, and again, if you don't eat dairy, I'm sure there is some form of alternative. But also, if you don't eat dairy, don't make this. Make a puttanesca. But no, but I'm serious.
No, but there's great.
I think that's
make a red sauce. Make a red sauce
instead. Like, instead of being disappointed with trying to be vegan or vegetarian, make stuff that makes sense to you in that bracket. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a good vegan meal.
And we've also done a red sauce on the show that is incredible.
Yeah, but
Great
I guess
sauce,
if you're trying, I'm going to turn this off right now. If you're trying to eat differently, don't try to eat the same way you used to eat before. That doesn't make sense.
What about, here's a question for you. What about alternate dairies? Like, you used heavy cream. We keep cashew milk, which is very similar in consistency.
I've never tried. I know that for a lot of vegan people, soaking cashews overnight to try to make a cheesy...
No, but I'm talking about the milk. I'm talking about the cream portion, because that's in all fairness, besides the dairy, that's the Parmesan, that's the biggest element.
And again, sometimes you ask me questions live. I don't know the answer. I often ask you questions live. Yeah, you do. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know yet what all of the vegan...
Oh, Michael Scott got in the face.
Oh, I just got it in the face.
Wait.
That's... So I'm like, the one thing I can impart knowledge-wise is texturized veggie protein and cashews in an attempt to make sauce creamy without cream. I have never tried... I've never tried to make an Alfredo sauce without a dairy product, so I'm not entirely sure. I can figure it out and put it on the channel eventually. The only thing we're missing is Italian parsley, and we just didn't buy it. I really want to eat some of this.
I know, that's why I brought bowls.
All right, cool. Can you grab some tong
right here. I will do that. We got that.
I'll grab some forks.
Reduced. I will do that.
Oh, that looks so good.
There we go.
That looks
some beautiful fettuccine. It makes me want to run for the cure.
I'm just really sorry that I don't have parsley, because the parsley would actually make a huge difference. Here you go.
It's true. Chin chin.
Sorry. Chin chin to you. Chin chin to you
Chin
guys
chin
for tuning in tonight.
Here we are.
I think this is going to be stupid good.
I literally just flicked some of it into my martini.
It's all right. I just wore some on my face. It's fine. I think it's...
You don't have to eat your face. Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that's good.
That's really good. Yeah.
Really not diet friendly, not going to lie to you at all. This is not a diet friendly recipe, but
it's good. It's a good sauce.
And it was so easy. We used cream and butter and cheese, salt, pepper, garlic. Guys, making good food is not hard. Sometimes it requires a little bit of brain stuff.
Yeah.
Or a little bit of knowledge of flavors. But like, making delicious food is not hard.
Quick, I'm going to do quick question 2 for us. We got 6 minutes. I'm going to fire through some things. Question 2, quickly. What character from The Office do you identify with the most?
Meredith.
Meredith? Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because Meredith is just doing her best. She's totally fucked up. She loves drinking. She's got kids.
You don't have kids?
I don't. I have burlesque kids. I don't know. I love Meredith. I just love her. And like, I don't identify with a lot of other people. I don't identify with like the Kelly Kapoors or the...
I identify with 2 characters.
Who?
I think part of me identifies with Jim, So often I feel like I'm the only smart guy in the room.
Oh, I know that about you.
But mostly, I identify with Creed.
I knew
because I know I'm not the smart guy in the room, but I'm the weird guy.
The irony is I often think that Creed is the smart guy in the room. He sits back because he's the smart guy in the room. Oh, Audrey says sometimes Angela, sometimes Kevin. I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm often Angela, but I kind of sometimes feel like I'm Kelly, so that's fair.
That's fair. I think, again, it's one of those great shows where I feel like there's so much relatable about all the characters.
But I also feel like I can relate to Jim.
Yep. Being Jim is, and again, when I say the smart, Jim is not the smart guy in the room. He's the guy who's the most aware.
But he's also like super romantic, super funny. Like Jim is like a good character.
That's why I'm him, because I'm very romantic. Next week.
It's your birthday.
My birthday show again.
Oh, so, you make it sound like it doesn't happen every year.
It happens almost every year.
Maureen, are you going to be there? You birthed him. You should.
She's been here for all the shows. I don't see why she wouldn't. But, you know, you never know. She might have a thing to do.
That was my way of appreciating her. I'm sorry if it didn't read that way. You birthed my husband. Next week, I'm super grateful to you.
Yes, next week it is my birthday.
It is your birthday.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
So we will be doing some cocktails. I'll make some cocktails that I love. You're going to make some food that I like, I'm hoping.
I am making food that I don't like, that I know you like.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it doesn't mean I can't cook it.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun. We've got a few other good shows coming up, though. I'm very excited for a few of these shows. We're doing a show entirely devoted to bread.
And a show entirely devoted to corn.
Corn and bread. We got some good corn around us. Oh dear, yeah. I was over at the Bonnie Schwa, which is a grocery store right near us, and they have big paper bags full of corn for $3. For $3. So it's good corn. We got to have that. So
also, if you happen to be watching us and actually know our phone numbers, as in no offense Twitch, but get in touch with us. We'd love to see you. Just be in touch. Maureen, you need to come and visit. It's kind of important. And yeah. Next week, corn from local places. Make this recipe. It's super delicious.
Yeah, it's been a
also, don't ever make the one of anything.
It's a terrible cocktail.
We had it at the beginning of the night, and it made me drunk for the whole night.
The light just went over. It's time to
It's
go
silly.
off.
It's just stupid. Don't do it.
No. One of everything is a bad drink, but dirty martini is good. Or dirty Moontini is good. I kept it.
I'm Elle Diabloe.
We want to thank, first of all, Chef Duy-An for being here tonight.
Always.
The lovely Sara Lalezar.
Thank you, Sara Lalezar. The Jolie Lolita.
Incredible Jolie Lolita. I'd like to thank you.
Oh, I'd like to thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody from the office for giving us inspiration.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Stop it, Michael Scott.
Oh my God, that's insane. But like
Stop
the
it,
Office
Michael
Ladies
Scott.
pod, and like Kevin has a
Kevin has a
podcast also. What's
Brian
his name? Brian
Baumgartner has his own podcast. There's some fun stuff. Stick around at the end of the credits today for a fun little weird thing that I made.
All right, we love you.
I'm LD. Oh, no, you're.
Wow. Wow. Did you just say I'm Elle Diabloe?
I know, but it was funny, I thought.
It was. I loved it. He's Elle Diabloe.
I'm Divine Danny D.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye.
First rule in roadside beat sales, put the most attractive beats on top. The ones that make you pull the car over and go, wow, I need this beat right now. 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 Wow. First rule in roadside beat sales, I need this beat right now. Wow, I need this beat right now. Wow. Those are the money beats.